Check, check, check 1, 2.
Check.
Wait, check.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, the audio for the dynamic mic, it's way less. Like just like the overall gain. I don't know.
I think that's just measurement.
Check, 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 check. Yeah, it'll be fine. Post production will be fine. All right, why don't you play something for us, Hunter?
My band. We'll see how it sounds. Not my rig, disclaimer, but a good rig all the same. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Is that volume good?
You can play louder if you want to.
Yeah, I'll try the master just a spin. See how that does us. It's supposed to boost it, but you get the idea. Yeah.
That was sick. Was there a guitar solo coming up? Did we miss anything?
Yeah, there's like a little guitar bit. Should I play it?
Play the guitar solo. Yeah.
Sorry. And there we
That's the input jack.
We'll
Yeah.
edit that part
This
out.
is my guitar. This isn't Hunter's guitar.
Yeah, that next part is like a. Is this the reverb right here?
the blue one.
Right there?
Yeah, the collider.
Okay. Just to like make it a little bit more, just so you can hear what's going on. But yeah, so that's how it's supposed
that
to
was
end.
sick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like a fun little open string thing. Perks of having the capo all the way up there.
It's like a kind of like a Steve Vai type
a little
type
bit.
of
Steve
vibe.
Vai,
Like
John Petrucci.
John Petrucci.
John Petrucci likes those
Yeah.
kind of like those moving fists sort of thing. But yeah, man.
Yeah. Sorry about the jack.
Oh, all good. It's fine.
So funny story about the jack. I have these cables called Divine Noise cables. Have you heard of those?
No, but I mean, that sounds like
it's my coily cable. I don't think I have it up here.
Yeah.
So it's a coily cable, and I bought it literally 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's like a small cable company from Portland, Oregon.
Okay.
And he makes
nice.
cables for like Jack White
Very cool.
and other artists. And I bought it for the same cable because I always wanted a coily cable when I was like
Sure.
19, 20
It's like quintessential like cool rock
years
star
old.
look. Yeah.
And he literally says that you can't, like, they're unbreakable, or like there's like a lifetime guarantee because
Like
he
monster
guarantees
cables.
that
Yeah.
like monster cables. He's like, they'll never crap out on you.
Yeah.
And when I moved to Nashville in 21, at that
Yeah.
point I probably had it for like 5 or 6 years.
Sure.
I was playing that guitar, and I was getting like that noise, like when you like
Right.
kind of like jiggle like the
The
jack,
jack,
a little
yeah.
bit. I was playing guitar, and then I'm like, man, the cable's busted.
Right.
It couldn't be my guitar.
Little did you know.
The cable's busted, and I like
Yeah.
tried it. Like I was trying different cables, and then I swore when I tried the different cables, the problem went away.
Yeah.
And then I switched back to the coily cable, the Divine Noise cable, and it came back, and it was like in my head. It was just stuck in my head that the cable had crapped out on me.
Right.
So I literally contacted like
You're like, hey, it's a lifetime warranty. Give me my money back.
yeah. I said,
Right.
I think your cable crapped out on me,
Mhm.
and we had probably 4 or 5 email exchanges.
Yeah.
And every time he's like, it didn't. He's like, it didn't. Like, there's like, I promise you,
It's copper at the end of the day.
my cable did not crap out on you.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm playing it right now, and it's going in and out.
Right.
He's like, no, it didn't. And
like-
he's not even in the room. He's just like saying that
He's on
from
the other side
Portland,
of the
Oregon.
country.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he's
what
like
the
so
heck?
confident in his gear. And then, sure enough, I after playing around with it a little bit more,
Yeah.
I figured out it was the input jack on that guitar, and I
Right.
still haven't got it fixed after 5 years, I guess, which
Yeah.
is crazy.
It's time. It's a good instrument.
Yeah, like, well, so I've had a lot of work done on that guitar.
Sure.
Some lip filler, Botox, like
Right.
the
Good
typical.
facelift. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or BBL action.
I've replaced the pickups on there, I think 2 or 3 times.
Are these PRS pickups?
They're PRS pickups. Or no, they're not. Originally they were like the Dragons.
Dragon 2s.
The Dragon 2s.
Yeah.
And then it switched to Gibson Burstbuckers.
Oh, nice.
And then now I have
Bare knuckles, maybe?
no, like, what's that? Lawler. I have Lawler pickups
Lawler's
in there.
great,
Like
yeah.
the Imperials,
That sounds right.
I think. But I think when they like wired everything
Mhm.
back in for like the 3rd or 4th time, like
Yeah.
they just probably messed something up on like the input
Collateral
jack.
damage. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, for sure. But yeah, great instrument. Great rig.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you. But yeah, you opened the pod with what song was that called?
So that is a song my band has been working on called Jupiter. It's kind of like an instrumental piece. For a little like context, I've been in Nashville for a few years, been working with like a few different artists, been writing probably since around, I'd say 2017, 2018. And I've been playing with like the same drummer, same bass player for all those years, awesome musicians. And we've kind of had the issue of like finding a singer in the sense where like, we know like we're all good, but I think the Nashville mindset, if you do sing, most of the time it's like, I'm an artist, I want to do the artist thing, I want to write my own songs. It's like kind of singer focused, which makes sense. That's how like a lot of successful bands are, and probably why it might be intimidating if you have like 3 really good instrumentalists being like, hey, come sing for us. It's like they have to like compete maybe in a way. But in any event, we've been starting to write instrumental tunes, and that's one of them. That one kind of just came to me like all in like one sitting for the most part, which was it's nice when that happens when you can just sit down and inspiration just flows. But yeah, it was kind of just like a fun experiment. I'm like, I never write songs with a capo, let alone a capo on the 9th fret. I'm like, let's just see what would happen if I had that restriction. You know, I can't use any of those frets, any of those notes. And I think it was pretty cool, you know.
I've heard stories of people like restricting themselves. I don't know if that was like your mindset.
It was.
Like when it was to like restrict yourself.
You only have this part of the fretboard. What can you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where like creativity comes from, is when you like limit yourself to only working within like the confines of whatever limit that you set.
Absolutely.
And you build around that, and you come up with like really creative stuff. I'm gonna get the story wrong, but there was like, have you heard the story of like the famous concert pianist who went to like a small town in Germany, and it was like a family-owned theater, and apparently like the girl who owned the theater, her parents died. Yeah. I think this is back. I'm gonna get like every single fact in the story wrong, by the way.
You'll get the gist though.
But this girl, she's like 16 or 17 years old. Her parents died, and now she like inherited the theater. Yeah. And she had like a famous concert pianist come, and they only had the one piano in the theater, and it was like an old piano that hadn't been tuned. Right. There were keys that were like gone, like just shot, like like dead notes. Right. I'm not a pianist, so I don't know all the terminology.
It was kaput. It wasn't working the way it should.
There were notes that didn't work, like dead or like out of tune, whatever it was. Right. And he's like, I can't play on this piano. Find me a new piano. They're like, or else I'm like I'm playing somewhere else. Yeah. And the girl, she's like, I can't get another piano. I don't know where we can get another piano. Can you please make it work? And he had like compassion for this girl. She's like, I'll do it for you. Right. Because like her parents died. He had like some sympathy towards her.
Of course.
And apparently he did his whole like original set how he would normally do it. Yeah. But just with the mindset of like limiting himself to playing around the broken keys and playing like around like the detuned notes, and you hear like the clunk when you hit like the dead note or like the detune, whatever. And then apparently like the recording from it, you can hear him like what's the word, like griefing, like he's like moaning like during like the set, like because he's like making like mistakes that he wouldn't normally make because he's on this fake piano. But when they like recorded it and they released it, it ended up being like his best piece, or like his best like live recording ever. And it was like, it sold, I don't know, went like multi-billion platinum, whatever. I don't know. I probably got every single
Thriller. Yeah.
If I look it up, I'm gonna be the fact checker right here.
Yeah, ask chat.
I need a third person to be like the fact checker.
We need it, Jamie. Yeah.
See, if I had like my phone, I could like audio do it, like famous pianist who played broken piano. Jazz pianist Keith Jarrett.
It was Keith Jarrett. Okay.
You know Keith Jarrett?
Keith Jarrett is insane because Keith Jarrett, for the most part, didn't have pieces. He would just improvise. He would just go to like a location. He's got this wealth of knowledge, and he would sit down. And the moaning, bro, you can hear that in so many of his records. He's constantly doing it. But I mean, the shit he's coming up with in front of like a live audience, he's a genius. I mean, he's an absolute beast.
Cool. I'm glad that you had context to that. Yeah. I didn't.
If you haven't checked out Keith Jarrett and you like jazz, do yourself a favor and check out his music.
So the AI overview is: jazz pianist Keith Jarrett famously performed on a broken piano on January 24th, 1975 at the Cologne Opera House in Germany.
Yeah, no, that's the one. Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe I have like some of these facts right. Despite the baby grand piano having sticking keys, faulty pedals, and a broken out-of-tune sound, Jarrett improvised performance became the best-selling solo piano album in history.
That's insane.
That's actually insane.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah. Isn't that a cool story?
That's like, so cool, yeah.
I read that in, what book did I read that? I think it was like a Malcolm Gladwell book.
That sounds about right.
It sounds like a Malcolm Gladwell
Sounds very
book.
Gladwell.
Yeah, might have been, I don't know. Maybe like Blank.
Sure.
Probably was Blank, because it's all about like your gut instinct. And
Gotcha. I think I'm more familiar with this podcast than his books, but I'm sure they parallel each other.
I haven't listened to I didn't even know he had a podcast.
Mm-hmm. I think he's got a few.
Okay.
He's got a good one with Jack White, actually. You should check out.
Jack White.
Since you mentioned Jack White. Yeah, they like look into like Elf because like back. This is kind of a random detour we're taking, but I mean we're telling music stories.
We got all the time in the world.
Yeah, so Elvis used to have this thing, Elvis Presley, where he would always mess up lyrics, and I think it was the song "Are You Lonesome Tonight" that he would just always, for whatever reason, bomb, or like he'd have like Freudian slips and something like that. And I don't know if you know this, Jack White is a huge Elvis Presley fan.
I can see a lot of like the inspiration coming from.
He plays him in not Die Hard, Walk Hard, different movie. Have you seen that one with John C. Reilly?
Yeah, like the Dewey Cox one, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has Jack White on for that. But it's just kind of interesting them examining because there's like a ton of recorded outtakes of Elvis recording that particular song, and each time he's like saying like slightly different stuff, and I don't know, it's just kind of like a weird psychological sort of podcast. But yeah. Definitely worth checking out.
I would be into that for sure.
Yeah.
I've been listening to Scott Galloway.
Okay.
Do you know who Scott Galloway is?
A little bit.
He's really good. He's like a Harvard business professor, profound liberal.
Okay.
I like to keep an open mind.
Yeah.
So
respect.
I've been listening to him a lot lately.
Very cool.
So back to Neon Child.
Yeah.
What was that song called that you played?
We're calling that one Jupiter right now. I don't know why. Not to like make the podcast weird, I get into like planetary hours and astrological shit.
Let's hear the story.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's not too much of a story, but I do think, placebo or not, there's an effect, I think, on the day being in like a different hours and different points in the day, that different parts of your psyche might be more active. So like maybe a part of you, like the sexual part of you, is more active at some level or to some extent. During one part of the day, the creative part of you is like a little bit more awake and active during like another part of the day, whatever. And during the the particular hour that I came up with that piece, I think it was like the hour of like Jupiter. I'm like, it sounds kind of like a spacey tune, so like I'll just lean into that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you feel your Jupiter being awakened when you play that?
That
song?
Sounds very suggestive. I think I'm gonna ask for the next question. But.
So do you have anything released right now for Neon Child?
Yes. Yes, we've got a few songs. So as I was saying, we've worked with a few singers in town over the last couple of years. Jackson Hahn, who now has his own solo project, he's signed with a distribution company. I forget which one, but incredible, outstanding vocalist. I worked with him back in the day. I mean, just awesome, like male rock vocal. His project, I think, is just his last name, H-A-H-N, Hahn. Great singer, really cool, very psychedelic guy. And then I also worked with a childhood friend of mine named Cameron Clark, who is like a female vocalist, kind of like a more soulful, sultry sort of vocal. And she is now working with Jelly Roll, which is crazy.
Oh, cool.
Shout out to Cameron. You're killing it. But yeah, we've worked with those two singers. And like I said, currently we're working on more instrumental music just because we don't want to be limited by lack of personnel, you know. So we recorded a bunch of songs last August, end of August, early September. And the plan is to release a few of those later this year.
Nice.
Yeah.
And for the 10 of you watching, Hunter and I met through Jay Allen.
Yes, we did.
Good
segue.
Good old Jay Allen.
Old Jay.
I met Jay 5 years, like right when I moved to Nashville. It was like within a couple months.
And how did you meet him? I know you're kind of like
I met him through Aspen. So
that's right.
I worked with Aspen. I was looking to like find a band to play with. Then
sure.
Jay happened to be looking for a guitarist, and she kind of set the two of us up. And I was playing with Jay for probably about a year, and then you came on for your birthday.
Right, I filled in for Rocco.
Filled in for Rocco Beal,
who's now playing with Alexandra Kay. Shout out to Rocco.
Also a great guitar player.
One
of the best.
Very solid.
And we had a great time. That'd be a story for probably another day.
Yeah, I don't remember too much of that good time, but I was told after the fact it was a good time. So
it was Hunter's birthday on the very first show that he played
with Jay.
With Jay
Allen. We should clarify old Jay.
With old Jay. Jay is now
he's like almost
18 months.
He's almost 2 years sober.
Almost 2 years.
I think
sober.
He went sober at the end of May in 24.
Great. Yeah, we love Jay.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Jay for almost 2 years. It's crazy. He just moved to Phoenix just like the other week.
Yeah. Like right before the snowstorm, man. He totally missed it.
He missed it.
Yeah.
But Jay loved to party back in the day, and it was Hunter's birthday, so the only way Jay knows how to party is by partying, and he called him out on stage. I'll let you tell the story because as much as you can remember.
Yeah, well, exactly the parts I remember. So I remember I get a text from Rocco one morning, and Rocco's a solid dude, but he and I were never like super close, just like different groups of people at Belmont. I'm like, this is interesting. Why is Rocco texting me? And he's like, hey man, like I've got this country act. He needs like another guitar player. Are you interested? And I'll be honest, at the time, like it was like right after COVID. I wasn't getting like much musical work. I'm like, I mean, we can curse on this, right? Like, fuck it, why not? So yeah, I like learned his music, had a rehearsal, went super well. And the first gig, we drove to Baltimore, Maryland from Nashville, which is a long ass ride. And he's like asking me like a bunch of questions, like trying to get to know me. And I like basically, in his words, made the mistake of telling him that I was going to be celebrating a birthday that evening. And secondly, that I usually don't drink. And old Jay, that was like a moth to a flame. I mean, he was just like, I'm going to get this kid totally fucked up.
Yeah,
basically.
100%.
Yeah, so gig goes well, all that. People are buying me
and
shots.
You refused to drink before the set. I think you might have had one.
I may have had
beer.
like one shot like towards the end, but yeah, and that's kind of like a general thing. I try to go into each set sober because in my mind, every gig opportunity, no matter how seemingly minuscule, should be treated like the most important gig.
A true professional.
You know, like honestly, even if you feel like this is like I'm playing like in some bumfuck town, like armpit of America, and like there's 5 people here. Doesn't matter. Like you're there for a reason. Like put on a kick-ass show, do your best. But yeah, back to the story. So the set wraps up, and like I'm actually like making moves on this pretty hot girl, like which
you were being flocked.
I was being flocked
that night.
It was great. Unfortunately, I drank a lot of tequila, and my last memory of that night, I kid you not, shout out to Jay for this, is I was at the bar. Bartender's telling me, hey, man, you're cut off. And Jay goes, it's his birthday, man. Come on, just one more. Just one more. And after I took that shot, I woke up the next morning in a hotel bed, and I had no idea how I got there.
You woke up next to Danny, right?
Not like in the same bed, but...
Oh, I thought you guys were in the same bed for some reason.
No. Yeah, dude, shout out to Danny.
Well, I'll fill in the blanks.
Yeah, fill in the blanks, please.
So he was surrounded by women that night, and they were all so elated to be giving you shot after shot after shot.
They loved it.
And then just next thing you know, because that club, it was connected to a club. Like there was like the rock country bar on one side, and like a club with like strobes was like next door, like connected to the building.
Not to interrupt you, but like small little tidbit. I do remember very barely. I went into the club.
Oh,
there's like
man,
a
I remember
dance floor.
so much more this night all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's coming back. And like there's this bouncer who's like, hey man, you can't like get on this dance floor unless you have girls. I'm like, fine.
It wasn't the dance floor. It was the stage.
Whatever.
He got up on the stage with all like the random like drunk girls that were up there with him. Yeah.
Anyway, so like I'm like, all right, fine. I need girls. I'll find girls. Went back to the bar. Got like 2 or 3. Came back. He's like, they can go on the stage, but you can't. I'm like, all right, screw you, buddy. I'm gonna go back.
I thought you went on the stage. I swear I saw you on the.
Well, you know what? At that point, your memory is probably better than mine.
I swear I saw you on the stage with all the girls. I think you. I don't know. I
might
be wrong.
On, who knows?
We're all like having our own versions of the story.
Well, the rest of that is black. So I mean.
So the next part is he blackout. Like you were probably one of the drunkest people I think I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. And we went back to the green room, and I remember walking in there, and he's just KO'd, passed out over a giant like 64-gallon.
I want to clarify for the purposes of this story. This was like 4 years ago. I don't do that anymore.
This is back in the Stallion days.
The Stallion days. For whoever may be listening, I don't party like this, being almost 30, but makes for a good story.
So Jay got in touch with the owner of the club, and they had a spare wheelchair.
Thank God.
And the only way we could get you home was wheeling you out. And I have videos of this. Yeah. So I'll probably post like a clip.
Yeah, definitely.
With your consent.
Yeah, no, for sure. Also, shout out to Tyler because he packed up my rig. And my rig at the time was a big-ass Mesa Boogie 412 cabinet. And like a massive like 90-watt head.
It's all coming back, yeah.
It was a very heavy, inconvenient
back.
rig. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I appreciate you doing that because I was like, what happened to my gear? But Tyler took care of me.
Anyway, we got you back to the hotel, and you woke up next to Danny. I wouldn't rather wake up to anyone else but Danny, to be honest.
Sexy gentleman.
But with that being said, do you got another song that you can play for us right now?
Yeah, sure. It's another.
What's this one called?
This one is called "And So I Pray." It's another little instrumental ditty.
The nice thing about the PRS is that it just stays in tune. They don't go out of tune very easy. And I think we might move the mic a little bit closer to the amp, just so it's like your body's not blocking it. Yeah. Oh, there it goes.
I will get a little bit of that verb action.
And I wish I could call out the people that installed those pickups in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, because they did such a bad job.
Well, it's an easy fix.
The first time it was out of phase.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they like redid it, and they're like, "Oh, it's just because they're not stock pickups. It happens." I'm like, "Dude, do it right."
Cool. It's nice and wet. That one's kind of like more of a jam tune where I'd be doing some lead stuff. But the main riff's kind of nice.
I was like, I was getting like Carlos Santana vibes, like some Black Magic,
a little bit
woman type of thing.
Definitely, Carlos is a big inspiration. So
it's all the psychedelics back in the day.
Yeah, man,
lots
all
of
acid at Woodstock. But yeah, no, that was kind of.
I was talking about the psychedelics that you took back in the day.
Oh, we're talking about that.
we can cut whatever we want out of this, by the way.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm less.
We don't need to talk
likely to be candid about that one. All I'll say is magic mushrooms should be legal, and leave it at that.
There we go.
Yeah, but yeah. No,
what's the Tennessee senator's name? Shout him out.
Dude, I should know that. It's honestly sad
I don't know his name. I definitely don't know his name.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I wanted to like. I talked to you before this. I thought it'd be fun to like do like games.
Yeah, sure.
Or
what do you
something.
have in mind? Yeah.
So I was just thinking it'd be fun to go over like some of your favorite guitar brands.
Guitar brands?
You have. Like basically like a this or that, like Clash of the Titans.
I like it. Sure.
Type of thing. Yeah. So we're gonna start with. Are you ready for it?
All right. What you got?
Let's start off with Taylor versus Martin. Okay. Martin.
Easy.
Martin versus Gibson.
As like a acoustic.
No, just like
in general.
Overall. Like what are you picking?
Because I'm more of like an electric player, probably Gibson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gibson or Ibanez?
Gibson.
Gibson or Fender?
My first real electric guitar was a Strat, so I'm probably going to die on the Fender hill.
Okay, Fender?
Truth be told, yeah.
Fender versus Yamaha?
Fender.
Fender versus PRS?
Tough. I love PRS guitars, but there's just something sexy about a Strat.
Wow, I didn't think that. I thought you were going to go with PRS.
Yeah.
Fender versus Squier?
No, definitely Fender, for sure.
Fender versus Gretsch?
Fender. I'll be honest. I might be the only guy in Nashville that doesn't love Gretches. Like they're cool. They do a thing.
You don't see them very often.
Yeah, they're a very specific sort of purpose. I think the reason why I like a Fender Strat so much is I really do believe you can make any kind of music with it. You can play country on it. You can play metal on it. You can play blues on it. You can play fucking classical on it if you want to. You can do jazz on it. Like, there is no genre of music you can't do. Versus if you have a Gretsch, like, you're not going to be playing, like, Slipknot.
Yeah, you know? For sure. Yeah, like, yeah. I can't think of, even a Telly with two pickups. You can play every genre on a Telly.
The guitar player from Slipknot actually has, like, a Telecaster style guitar with, like, 2 EMGs, and it sounds awesome.
You have that black Strat, right?
Yeah, and that's the one I've had. I got the guitar when I was 12 years old. So, I mean, I've probably had that thing almost 20 years now, which is crazy.
And so a Strat is going to be like your number one, like Desert Island?
Fender Strat is Desert Island.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your Desert Island amp?
So I've been rocking a Mesa for a while. I've got like a Mark V 90-watt head, and I run that through like a Bogner 212 that I love. But dude, honestly, like from all like the fly dates, ironically enough with Jay, I've really come to love like Fender Twins and Fender Deluxes. Again, if you're talking just like versatile amp,
they're the easiest. Yeah.
Now that's granted, you have a good board to like run it into.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Well, they take pedals. They're like, what do you call that? Like a platform app? There's like a name for it.
Sure. I mean, I would buy that. That sounds right.
Well, it's like just like amps that take pedals really well, and like any kind of like Fender 6L6 is gonna take pedals really well.
1,000%. So I mean, provided I have my pedal board and I can run, you know, my Nobles and my Boost and all that shit into it, then I'm probably gonna go Fender Twin. I like the headroom. I know they're heavier,
so
but
you're just a overall all-around Fender guy.
Dude, Leo got a bunch of stuff right, and you know the other stuff is cool, but I mean, I think it's just like complimentary.
Yeah.
Just like different options to have.
Kind of wish you brought some guitars now, because
yeah, I should have.
That your Strat is kind of iconic. Like,
I almost wonder if we should do a reshoot.
I like where this is going.
Yeah, sure.
I think it's fun.
Yeah, but no, that black Strat of mine, it looks relics, but I did all of that myself just through like road wear and just love. And
you can send me pictures of your
yeah,
guitars.
I'll do that.
And then so you have the Les Paul Studio.
I do the Darth Maul finish on that one. It's like red
that's
black.
like a purpley red, right?
It's like red and black. I think they call it like a smokehouse finish is what Gibson calls it.
Okay.
But like very like evil looking, but I don't know. It's pretty metal.
Yeah, no, it's sick. It's like the Studio. What model's your Strat?
The Strat? It's a Fender Highway 1. I think it was made in 2006. It's got the fat 70s headstock.
Those were like really popular. Like when they are they discontinued now?
Yeah, they stopped making them after like the mid to late 2000s.
Yeah, those are good guitars. I remember like when they first came out, like they were like somewhat, but like under $1,000, right?
I think I bought mine for like 800.
Yeah, that's like the sweet spot for like.
Yeah.
Like when did you buy it?
Probably 2007.
Oh yeah. So like back then, if you're spending around that $1,000 mark, you have a great guitar. I feel like now it's not quite the same.
If we want to get nerdy about it, I did replace the pickups because it's a SSH 2 single coils humbucker, and the single coils I did the Eric Johnson signatures because Eric Johnson is like probably my favorite guitar player. If there's like one guitar player I wish I could just mimic to a T, it's probably him, and his tone is just out of this world. So those are what I have for the single coils, and then the humbucker is a Seymour Duncan JB. And I tried a bunch of Seymour Duncans, but the JB just sounds just right. Sounds really good.
Is the JB, is that like Joe Bonamassa or?
No, I think it's just I don't know why it's called JB. It's not named after a guitar player. It's not like a signature pickup. It's just like one of Seymour Duncan's flagships.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a guitar. When I think of you, I think of that.
You think of the Strat?
I think of the Strat or like Strat or the Les Paul. I know that you have like the PRS that you don't take on the road.
Yeah, I took that. So I've got. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna get robbed after this podcast, but I do have a PRS. It's an Artist Series 3.
It's a Dragon, and he leaves his doors unlocked.
That's right. I live in Nolensville now. But yeah, it's a great guitar. It's a very, very pretty guitar. Beautiful finish. But I took it on the road with Jay back in 2024, and I just remember like we were playing a gig and like a microphone stand out of nowhere just like kind of fell and just barely nicked the headstock, and I was like, this ain't coming on the road anymore. Like, that's the thing about PRS guitars. Like, I love them to death. They're gorgeous. They sound great. They play great. I worry about beating them up versus a Strat.
They don't look good beat up. Like, like look at like the top on that. There's like a couple scratches. It's like the camera's definitely not gonna be able to pick it up. Yeah. But as soon as it gets a little dink in there, hurts. It's so noticeable. Like the finish is so glossy and shiny
and perfect.
And like the flame maple, like when you scratch it, it doesn't look good. It
just doesn't.
So the Super Bowls today, and I mentioned to you that Teddy Swims was like played at like 2 hours before like the Super Bowl, and his guitarist, he had the Fiore, like the new Mark. What's that guy's name? Mark. Who's that signature guitar for? The Fiore.
I thought that was Santana's. Is it not?
No, it's why can't I remember this? It's like Mark
Tremonti.
No,
because Tremonti does have a signature PRS.
It's a humbucker 2 single coil pickup guitar.
You'd have to look it up.
It's like Mark. Oh yeah, it's so cool that I just have
your laptop just ready to go.
Here. PRS Fiore. But what I was trying to get at was that he had this PRS Fiore guitar, and it was super beat up, and it looked sick.
Bad? Oh, it looked cool?
No, it looked sick. Yeah, because it like I think it was like a satin, like a black satin finish.
Got you.
So it basically looked like a 80s like Super Strat.
Yeah.
Because like all the pickups were like exposed. Sick guitar. What's his Mark Lettieri.
Oh, bro, Mark Lettieri's awesome.
Mark Lettieri.
Yeah. He's been with like Snarky Puppy.
He
was with Erykah Badu for a little bit. He's been all over. Dude, Mark Lettieri is a badass. He's such a good guitar player.
So you haven't seen these like his? I can't really like.
Here, I'm just gonna save you.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, those.
So it was like satin with like the nitro like finish on it, and it was black, and he had it was like all beat up. It looked sick. I was like, man, I would love that guitar.
Yeah.
I think they're pretty like they're under. Well, I was gonna say they're under 2K. I'm probably wrong about that.
They're probably over. Yeah, just knowing like PRS's price point.
Yeah, I think their artist series are generally a little bit more expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, I had another game for you.
Okay, what you got?
So there's like a TikTok trend where you think of.
I'm not dancing, by the way. I just want to make sure that's clear.
Oh, that was gonna be the thing.
Do the Gangnam Style?
Yeah,
no, for sure.
No, so you think of a guitarist. And then I think of no, that's not even how it goes. We're gonna have like a Jeopardy thing.
Okay. Sure.
You think of a category.
Okay.
Of how about just artists? Think of a category of artists. For example.
Like a genre or like.
You like art like hair metal like from the 80s could be like a genre.
Okay.
Or maybe like boy bands like NSYNC or like One Direction.
Sure.
You think of like some sort of like odd category. Like that.
Mongolian dancing.
And I do the same thing. Well, you don't say it out loud.
Okay.
And then I do the same thing, and we take turns guessing bands that could possibly fit.
Okay.
Your category.
Like yeah. All right. Do we get hints or do we just keep guessing?
If it takes us a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I gotta think of my category too.
All right.
Again, more Jeopardy music.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a fun time figuring out how to edit things.
I think I thought of a band. I'm trying to think what specific genre. Okay, I got one.
I got mine too.
Okay, cool. Now are we
guess?
guessing? Okay, so I say an artist from the genre.
You can say guess an artist, and I'll tell you if it fits in my category or not.
Okay, so guess an artist.
Santana.
No. Okay. Erykah Badu. Does she fall?
No, she doesn't.
Okay. All right.
Coldplay.
No. NSYNC.
No.
I feel like okay, no. We'll give it a few more shots, and then maybe narrow it down to decade or something like that.
Jimi Hendrix.
No. I feel like we need a colder or warmer. So
no.
No.
We'll figure it out eventually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Kendrick Lamar.
No.
Okay.
Metallica.
No.
Okay.
But I feel like you're getting warmer. Let me see here. Fall Out Boy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They could fit.
Okay. Cool. So do I guess the genre now? Or?
Oh no. So you guess 4.
Okay.
Or as many as it before you think that you have enough clues to figure out what my category is. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what category does Fall Out Boy.
So now think of other bands or artists that could potentially fit into that same category. Well, no, it's not.
Well, it's your turn. Yeah.
Dio.
No. All American Rejects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. I'm gonna say no for All American Rejects.
Okay.
John Mayer.
No. Fall Out Boy. I guess Blink 182.
Yeah,
Blink. So it's pop punk.
Yeah, Blink 182.
Pop punk, right?
No, it's a very specific niche.
Very within pop punk.
Or not even that. It's just a specific niche. It's like a blanket.
Okay. All right.
Okay, it's my turn for you.
It's your turn. Yeah.
Motorhead.
No. I'm okay, so I'm gonna show my ignorance here. I'm aware of pop punk, but niches within pop punk. I can't be Oh, this is like.
It's not even necessarily pop punk. It's
not.
No. It's just like there's like a theme across.
What, just like 2000s like pop punk or no?
No.
Okay.
Guess another artist.
Okay. Green Day.
Yeah, Green Day's yes.
So like I feel like I've got a good scope of like what it is.
I don't think you have an idea what it is.
But I keep guessing the right bands.
But it just fits in that category.
Okay.
Madonna.
No.
What is yours? Next time you give me a hint.
I'll give you a hint next time.
Okay.
So you're thinking like broader then.
Mine's more specific actually. Like it's
more specific.
More specific than
but
like
these
pop.
bands fall into.
They fall into that category, yeah.
Dropkick Murphys.
I think so. I'm not sure, but
okay.
I would think so.
All right.
Justin Timberlake.
Okay, no. So.
Oh, I should got. Okay, give me a hint and I'll guess again.
Yeah. You were warm with Metallica. Think like a very like time sensitive sort of genre. Like it's limited to like a certain period.
Okay. Pantera.
No. Sorry. Yeah, I promise you, like it's a pretty popular genre.
Okay. You want me to give you another hint?
Yes, if you don't mind.
Instruments have to do with my category.
Trios.
No. Guess an artist though.
Okay. I don't even know if Fall Boy's a trio. They probably aren't. My Chemical Romance.
I don't know.
You don't know if they fall there.
I think so, but
Okay.
I'm not sure. I don't know My Chemical Romance well enough, but
Okay.
I think so. Oh man. I'm just trying to think of like 80s metal bands now because you said kind of to like Metallica, but that doesn't even fall in like the category.
I'll give you another hint. Just
Sabbath.
No, it's later than 80s hair metal, and I'm gonna give you one more hint.
Nirvana.
Even a little bit later than that.
Pearl Jam.
Later than that.
Foo Fighters.
Warmer. Yes.
Turnstile.
Earlier.
Blink 182. Alter Bridge.
Same era, but like different genre.
Okay, I'm not gonna get it.
You're not gonna get it.
What's yours?
Mine's new metal. So I was thinking
okay.
like
I just would have never
Bizkit,
guessed
Linkin
that.
Park, Korn, Slipknot, early Slipknot.
We'll need to play this game again another time because I need to show you like the videos that I'm.
Yeah, no, for sure. What were you thinking of?
I was thinking of artists who sing and play guitar.
Oh, okay, cool. I think we're just on different wavelengths. I was thinking like more genres.
Totally, yeah, totally.
Okay, cool. Now we know for next time. Yeah.
Well, how about you play us a cover to play us out, and we'll call it. Yeah. Do you know, like even like we said, Eric Johnson's one of your favorites. What if you just like rip some Cliffs of Dover?
Tell you what, I'll give you a more contemporary one. It's called The Tuning Song.
I saw Andy McKee live, and he tunes
every song
all by ear. He's insane with all his weird tuning.
That sounds right. Let's see if I still remember how to play this.
Skies and blue is not enough. Skin to California.
Yeah, it's a little out soon.
Yeah, that was good. Little sloppy joes, but I'm sure you didn't practice that one before you played.
I have not played that song in probably like 4 years. So.
Sounded great.
Thanks.
Sounded great.
Appreciate it.
Well,
next time I'll bring an acoustic.
Well, that pretty much wraps it up.
Cool.
But thanks for coming on
Tyler, thanks
for the pilot episode.
Yes, sir.
What do you want to say to the 10 people watching today?
To the 10 people watching, please check out Neon Child on all socials. Follow Jay Allen, I guess. And
shout out to Jay.
Shout out to Jay. If you want to see me on the road, you'll probably see me with him. And if you got something you're good at, stay at it. And
you say hi to my mom for me too.
Yeah. Hi, Tyler's mom.
That's it.
Cool.
See
you next time.